Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and I'm up today with day 13 in our Scrap September series. Today's prompt is white background, and today we are joined by Lauren, who's Scrappy Cheeky Lauren over on YouTube. She is a fellow Aussie, and most of my interactions with her have been through Kidaholic Kits. I think she's on the design team, but my sister still gets Kidaholic Kits and has done for quite some time. So her and Lauren interact regularly on the Facebook groups that I'm not a part of because I don't get Kidaholic Kits anymore. But all of Lauren's videos that I've seen have been like unboxing videos and how she stores her kits and like killer kit videos and layout shares. And if you like the Aussie accent, definitely go and check out Lauren because she makes some great content. And I think it's really awesome to see different kit subscriptions that are available. And Kidaholic Kits is a great one, particularly if you're Australian. But even if you're not, they ship internationally. And it's just a really great way to get product. I've been really impressed with their kits. I used to get them way back. I was on their very first design team when Kidaholic Kits first started. I haven't got the kits for a while, but that's mainly for financial reasons. It's difficult when I'm not working currently to justify getting a kit club, but I am thinking about starting back up once I return to work at the end of this year. We will see. So I should tell you what I'm doing. I am using, again, white background prompt. So obviously I'm using a piece of white cardstock for my background, and I have 6 photos actually for this layout. So I don't usually put quite that many photos on a layout. This are a series of photos that were taken back in March. I don't know, so Link must have been, well, he was born at the end of January. So he must have been a month and a half old maybe. And Thomas, his cousin, so my sister's son, youngest son, he must have been March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So he must have been, what, 4 months old? October, November, December, January. Yeah, 4 months old. No, 6 months old. What am I saying? Oh, I don't know. I'm just confusing myself. Anyway, he was born in September, October, November, December, January. So there's 4 months between them. So Tom must have been 5.5 months old here, and Link must have been a month and a half. Oh, that was far more confusing than it needed to be. So for this layout, I am using the Indigo and Ivy collection from, is it Pink Paisley? Yeah, from Pink Paisley. I did this last time. I said Pink Fresh. It's not Pink Fresh. Pink Paisley, Indigo and Ivy collection. I'm quite enjoying this collection. I haven't used it a heap yet, but I am quite enjoying it. So I'm kind of creating a bit of a circle sort of thing going on, and I'm layering up some various kind of larger ephemera pieces behind each one of my photos. I found this was a really good way to use up some of those large ephemera pieces that I would have normally struggled to fit on a layout. Not so much the frames, I don't mind using frames, but some of the really big ephemera pieces that I really don't know what to do with other than layers. So that's what I did. I layered them. So you can see me here just working on what I'm putting under each photo, and then I think I'm sticking the layers together. Some I will end up popping up some of the photos and sticking some of the other photos flat. So the photos that I'm sticking flat, I'm sticking directly onto the ephemera, and for those that I'm going to pop up, then I will stick the background ephemera piece down onto my white cardstock first, which is I think what I'm doing now. Actually, like for this frame here, this blue sort of swirly frame. I don't know how you describe that pattern, but it's a blue frame with kind of a swirly pattern around it. So I've stuck that flat onto the page, and I will end up popping that photo up on foam dots. And then the same with the photo up the top, I'm going to stick the frame flat onto the white cardstock and pop up the photo on foam dots. So 3 of my photos end up being popped up, and 3 of them end up being stuck flat onto the layout. So this one was actually really easy to put together. I don't think I've done any editing on this video, which I probably should have, but I don't think I have. And so I've only sped it up double speed, and it's only, I think, 13 minutes long. So that gives you an indication of how long it took me to do this layout. what's that, about 26 minutes. It wasn't long. I did have an idea about what I wanted to do before I did it, but even so, I just sort of played around and saw where it took me. So you can see me here popping up my photos, and I'm just going to talk more about the September series while this is happening because I don't really need to talk through this. It's quite self-explanatory. So are you enjoying our series so far? I hope so. We're at day 13. So it feels like it's been going for quite some time, but actually we're not even halfway through the month yet. So day 13, we've had 13 amazing guests join us so far. Actually, more than that, because we've had a few Instagram guests join us as well. And a couple of times we've had 2 YouTubers on the channel for the one day. So we've been so spoilt by the number of people that have wanted to jump on board. It's been so much fun. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as we have been. And we are relatively organised, and we filmed most of these videos before September, so it will give us a really good chance to actually come along and interact with everybody for the month of September and not have to worry about, filming our videos and finishing things off. We'll hopefully be able to chat and watch everybody's videos and leave lots of comments and be on Instagram and just generally be a little bit more involved in the community that sometimes we are. It's difficult for those of you that make YouTube videos, you will understand. It can be really difficult to make your videos and then spend a lot of time on YouTube, because when you're not making videos and editing videos and uploading videos, you want to be scrapping. It doesn't leave a hell of a lot of time for watching other people's YouTube videos and commenting. Even though I love doing that, it's just, it's difficult to find the time. Sorry, I need to drink my Milo while it's hot. Don't know if any of you have Milo where you are, but it is a chocolate drink. And I want to drink it while it's warm. My son is asleep having a nap. I'm having a hot drink. And I thought I'd quickly sneak in a voiceover while I'm here. So, a few things have happened since I've been chatting about our September series. My title is Cousin Love, which I have already stuck down. I love these stickers. These are the ones that are part of the Indigo and Ivy collection. They're called Indigo, funnily enough, in the Thickers brand by American Craft. And they are beautiful. I love a blue thicker, and these ones are a foam thicker, but they have like a cardstock coating over the top. What I will say about them, they are a beautiful colour. The cardstock topper of them does crack a little bit, so you have to be a bit careful when you're taking them off the backing. But they're lovely. They really are. So now I am adding a little bit of ephemera to each of the photos. So mainly florals and a couple of butterflies, and I'm adding some die cut florals and also some florals from the sticker sheet. Some I have popped up, some are stuck flat. I don't know why I used florals, I just did. Probably, to be honest, why I used them was because there was enough of them to have something on every photo. And I like the cohesiveness of having kind of a similar thing on each of the photos. So yeah, that is why I went with florals. I shouldn't say I don't know. I do know. That's exactly why I picked florals, because I had enough of them. So you can see me there. I think I've stuck most things down. A couple of things like the butterflies I've popped up, and a couple of the larger floral pieces I've popped up. And now I'm going nuts with the phrase strips and stickers that came in this collection. One of the things I probably didn't love about the collection was they have, let me get it out and I'll tell you exactly what it's called. They have a set of like ephemera that's just called phrases, expressions phrases, and they're basically acetate and chipboard phrases and words, and they're just a little big, I think, a lot of them. For my taste. So I pulled out, I want to use them though because I have them. So I pulled out some to include onto this. So some of the acetate ones are gold and some are kind of watercolor design. So they're see-through with a gold font and then like a watercolor wash over the top in sort of greens and blues and pinks and purples. Yes, and a bit of the kind of browny colour that's on my right hand photo. I don't really know what colour that is, but that sort of colour as well. And then the chipboard ones that I use are sort of a bluey colour. So I kind of, yes, went a bit nuts with these and just put them in the middle around my title. It's a little overboard, I admit that. It's a bit OTT, but I wanted to use them. And once I started, I just couldn't stop. Does anybody get like that? I just kept going. I sort of, at one point in my head, I know I went, this is probably enough. But I'll just add a couple more. I'll just get the sticker sheet out and just add a couple of words from there. I had a few gaps I wanted to fill, and I'm like, oh, just a couple more won't hurt it. And so, yeah, it's probably a little bit more than I would have liked, but I don't think it looks bad, particularly when I do my standard splatters over the top. I am happy with how it looks, and upon now doing my voiceover, which is about a week and a half after I actually filmed the video, I'm looking at my layout as a reference point while I'm filming this voiceover, and I'm like, no, it doesn't actually look bad at all. But it is a little bit OTT. And you can see here, I've gone to the sticker sheet and I've pulled out a couple of the stickers that are kind of, that link are relevant. Not all of the words are particularly relevant, although they say things like delightful, remember this, family time, wonderful, everyday life, easygoing, funny, friends, things like that. So Thomas loves Link. In fact, the other day when we were at my grandmother's house, so the boy's great grandmother's house, Thomas was really sick, and we were visiting, all of us were visiting, the whole family was there, and we made Thomas stay away from Lincoln, and he was so upset at us. He just burst into tears when I kind of picked him up and moved him away because he was walking towards Link. He was so upset, the poor boy. He just did not understand why we were trying to keep him away from his cousin. Oh, broke my little heart. But I didn't want Link to get sick, so we did it anyway. But yes, I'm really looking forward to the time when Link is a bit older and can interact a little bit more with his cousins. At the moment, he's 7 months old, so he's not doing a hell of a lot. But I'm really excited when he gets older and can play, I guess, a little bit more with his cousins. That will be a lot of fun. And hopefully we'll be able to see them a bit more often and have play dates and things like that. So I'm finishing off this layout, sorry, I should go back to that, with splatters. I use the navy Heidi Shop Colour Shine and the gold Heidi Swap Colour Shine. I feel like I'm a broken record. Navy and gold, navy and gold. They're the best. And then I'm finished. I'll show you the close-ups and we're all done. So I hope you enjoyed this layout. It was super simple to put together. I love using white as a background. I hope you guys do too. And we look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's video. Please go check out Lauren, and we will see you guys tomorrow. All right, bye.